yummy food. That is the topic of our next segment here. And I got to tell you, as a vegetarian vegan, I eat a lot of chips. I love chips because I can use them to scoop up my beans, and I eat a lot of beans. And so I'm always looking for healthy chips because they are a big part of my diet. So when I stumbled upon these Flamous brand is what they're called, Flamous brand falafel chips, but they also have one called a Zatar blend. I started looking at it and I'm like, it's a big source of fiber, protein, antioxidants. Those are all the things that you want in your diet nowadays, and they're all contained in these chips. That can't be true. But then to top everything else off, they're non-GMO verified. They are gluten-free. Everything. USDA, organic, all the stuff you want. So I thought, I'm going to give these people a ring and ask if they wouldn't mind coming on the show to talk a little bit about it. Michael Pryor joins us right now. He is a marketing manager there at Flamous Brands, located right here in the Golden State, California, down in Duarte. Is that in the Inland Empire, Michael?
That's actually closer to Los Angeles.
Okay. I was trying to picture where Duarte is. Like Pasadena? Am I close?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I always think of anything along that stretch right there as being the Inland Empire, but no, you are closer to LA. In fact, you can see LA from there.
We can on a clear day.
Right. Exactly. Well, Michael, great to have you with us. You do have stores, by the way, throughout the state. Anyone in our listening area right now can find your product in those stores. You don't have the stores. I mean, you're in stores throughout the state. We'll list those in just a moment. But first off, what was the inspiration for these chips? They seem to be incredibly healthy, so somebody wanted to see some healthy chips out there.
That's a great question. What happened was our chef, who actually is our VP, Jesse, he's made tons of delicious foods, had several restaurants. He was making these pita chips, actually long before other companies were making them. And his doctor told him he had to eat healthier. So he decided to take one of his favorite foods, falafel, and make it into a chip. And he teamed up with an actual naturopathic doctor. And they made these falafel chips that we're selling right now. And they have just taken off like hotcakes. It's just crazy.
Yeah, falafels are known for their high protein content. They're made with chickpeas, which I use chickpeas to make hummus. I have some basil hummus right here, right now, and I use these chips. So I'm basically using garbanzo beans to dip into garbanzo beans when I think of it.
Excellent. That sounds delicious.
So you have several different blends. You have a spicy one, which I got to say is really spicy.
A lot of people, when they first bite into our spicy chip, they don't really get the heat at first. But it's one of those slow-building, like back-of-the-throat type of heat.
Yeah, it comes from behind.
Exactly. But it is so good. And it's not one of those, topical types of heat that you're just going to taste and it'll go away after a minute or so. It's a good, solid heat.
Yeah, and your newest addition is the Zatar chip, which is gaining a lot of publicity lately.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. So our Zatar chip is actually made with a sprouted multigrain blend, and it's still gluten-free. That blend is made with brown rice, buckwheat, and brown flax. And this actually came out earlier this year, but we've been getting lots and lots of media on it from several magazines like Health Magazine. We got their must-eat list award.
Hey, that's a nice thumbs up, huh?
Right. And Clean Eating Magazine, we got, for the second year in a row, actually, their Clean Choice Award. And we got a great mention with Men's Journal from writer Sarah Tolan. So, these chips have just been creating tons of buzz based on their nutritional value because they have so much going for them. Not only the protein and the fiber, but the sprouted mix. It makes it so that you have things like proteins, vitamins, and minerals that are increased when they start to germinate. And we've actually taken and frozen that state and made it into a more easily absorbed type of nutrient for you.
I heard you also got some press from a really great show called Eat, Drink, Explore.
That is actually very, very true. And
I'm just
that's our
teasing.
most recent amazing press, actually.
Right. One thing that really impressed me, I'm always looking for superfoods high in antioxidants. You have a little graphic on your bag. I don't know if it'll show up here or not, but it shows that your antioxidants, in your words, are through the roof. More than like green tea and vegetable juice.
Right.
What is it that gives the chips such a high antioxidant level? Is it the seasonings you're using?
Well, the falafel chips are actually made with over 21 vegetables, herbs, spices, and legumes. So parents out there, if you're trying to get your kids to eat your vegetables, here's a little secret way to do it.
A trick.
Feed them some chips, right?
Yeah.
So, based off of that, those chips are just packed with those antioxidants. So it is more than 10 times higher than a cup of green tea or vegetable juice.
Wow. Hey, we're running quickly out of time, and I want to show people something here really quickly. So I know a lot about chip bags because I've done stories on chips in the past, and it's really difficult to make an environmentally friendly chip bag that's all one bag because you have several layers held together with epoxy, and it doesn't break down in landfills, even if it says it does, and stuff like that. This bag is just paper. You can hear it right here. Paper on the outside that it's printed. And then on the inside, there's a separate bag that's the plastic bag that holds the chips. So separately, they can be, the paper bag can be put in the compost pile, and the plastic bag can be put in the recycle, which is so cool. I love it.
Right. Absolutely.
Nice work, Mike. Mike Pryor, or Michael Pryor. You have a name like mine, Randy Randall, with Flamous Brands. More information at flamousbrands.com. I'm going to quickly say this as fast as I can. Whole Foods for all of Northern California, north of Carmel. Monterey Whole Foods. San Luis Obispo, New Frontiers. Santa Cruz has a whole lot of shops. San Jose, Santa Barbara, Salinas at Star Market. You can really find them. Any healthy market, go in there and you'll find them.
You've been listening to the Eat, Drink, Explore radio program. If you missed any of our segments today, look for them online or through our free Apple and Android apps. Catch you back right here next week.